Welcome back everybody to the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. This is part 8, and we're going to be doing some grinding right off the bat. As we're starting off in Vermilion City, here comes our grinding sequence. As we get Shelly to level 36, no new move, but an evolution. Yay. Alright. So here we go, Shelly's final evolution is, I can't really say finally happening because we're only in a part 8. But yeah, Shelly is now a big old Blastoise. And I think there's gonna be all sorts of extra tankiness to come along with that. As if Shelly wasn't tanky enough. Finally, Velocitus learns its 4th move. And then another level up beyond that for another evolution! I know, right? A bunch of crazy stuff is happening already in this playthrough. And Doduo becomes Dodrio. I like how Dodrio looks in this generation. It looks pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Level up for Mouser. Unfortunately, Mouser doesn't evolve by level. But another move for Mouser. We're going to get Agility, and we're going to get rid of Growl. Which I don't think I ever used, ever. I don't know, it's just after a while, you know, once you get past, like, the first gym, those moves become pretty useless. In terms of, like, Growl and Leer and stuff. Like, there's stuff like Charm and Screech, which is a lot better because it reduces things by 2 levels instead of 1. So, those are probably more worth it. Anyway, Moop learns Slam, and also Moop evolves! Now, that one we can definitely say already, because we've only had Moop for 1 video, and Moop is suddenly a Dragonair. And, yeah, shifting around the party ordering, because that's what everybody is ordered in currently, as well as their levels being updated with Dratini's evolution into Dragonair. Alright. But yeah, I mean, that was probably something that was just bound to happen, because I got Dratini so late, and everybody else was like level 30 something already, so yeah, you know, the evolution was probably going to happen very, very soon. Alright, so I remembered that you're able to store stuff in the PC, so I did that with a bunch of TMs, the Rare Candy, and Moonstone. Here we have Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. I can only imagine how beautiful it must look. Anyway, now we're going to go into this nondescript building, and we're going to talk to this guy in the fancy top hat. This guy is the chair of the Pokemon Fan Club, and he's collected over 100 Pokemon. He's very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did we come here to visit, or to hear about his Pokemon? Yes. Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It, cute, loving, smart, plush, amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly. Love it. I guess the idea is that the character is just like dozing in and out because this guy's just talking constantly, like somebody I know. Luckily for talking to him for so long, we get a free bike voucher. Yay! And we can exchange that for the bicycle, which is, the bicycle shop is in Cerulean City. I'm not quite going back there just yet, but I will soon, I guess. Yeah, I gotta go that way anyway, so I might as well just do it then. Alright, you know, I probably should have read that sign before I went into the building, but whatever, better late than never. Alright, so now we're at the Vermilion City Pokemart. I'm gonna buy some stuff, super potions, literally 1 ice heal, a couple of paralyze heal, and skip those repels, and selling that X special because I never use those battle items. I don't know, it's just, I feel like they're super useless, you know? I just don't feel like it's a decent enough trade-off to use those items and waste a turn, as opposed to, you know, me just, you know, smashing their faces in. Alright, let's go, but don't cheat. What? Okay. I don't know what this guy's problem is, but, hey, he's only got 1 Pokemon, and it's an Arbok. Well, yeah, I guess that's not too bad. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I needed to grind here. Most of the Pokemon are going to be in the mid to upper level 30s, coming up soon. And, yeah, you know, I'm going to have to deal with that. And, you know, having a bunch of, like, level 30 and, like, 31 Pokemon isn't really going to cut it. So I had to grind out. I didn't super speed this battle because this is Moop's first foray into battling. Yes, this is Moop's first single battle. And we're going to see how Moop does. Oh yeah, there's Screech. See, there's something that's like way better than Leer. That's something that I would certainly consider taking. Not the glare, not the glare! Alright, let's see if we can wrap this Arbok to death. Wrapping a snake. How exactly does that work? Oh well. Arbok can't move. Perfect. Oh, also, that reminds me, somebody actually did message, make a comment about, you know, the whole wrap strategy thing that I was curious about. And they said that the usual strategy is to use paralysis into wrap, because the amount of speed that they lose basically means that they'll never be able to move ever, and you can just spam wrap until they're dead. So yeah, I kind of figured that one out by myself, but like I said, I wasn't sure what the actual combination was, you know, for the OP strats in Gen 1, because, you know, I wasn't really a competitive battler in Gen 1. You know, Sand Slash is something that I definitely do not appreciate, because it just uses Slash a lot and has a pretty high base speed, and so it does a lot of crits. Unfortunately, Acid Reflux fainted there. I was very upset. Somebody did touch on that. It was Mega Koopa X, and they said critical hits in the first gen are based on the base speed of your Pokemon. So yeah, Sandslash is kind of a zippy-ish Pokemon. It's not like terribly super fast, but it is faster than most. And so yeah, those critical hits do happen way more than they should, as I complained about in the previous video, but yeah, that's why they mentioned it. So yeah, while I'm running around and battling people here on beautiful Route 11, look, it's got like its own lake and pathway and all tall grasses you could ever ask for, as well as, for some reason, gamblers that just like to hang out in meadows, I guess. I'm going to be reading off, you know, a few more of those slogans that people had come up with. And really, the first one that came up was Magnamix, aka Kite. Some people might remember him from a few videos that I did with the League with Friends series. And basically, he wants everybody, or he wants Mouser to please leave forever. Team Acid Reflux all the way, you make my heart burn, baby. Yeah, you know, I think the gloves are starting to come off with some of these team slogans, such as with Dark Knight Morgan, who says, I'm on Team Mouser, if you don't like it, bite me. So yeah, we're getting some definitely strong team spirit here. I like it. I like it a lot. Also, Irichi Mira wanted to correct me, or at least fill in the blanks and tell me that Jessie's second Pokemon in the early goings was Licky Tongue. I completely forgot about that. And then until second gen, she had her Pokemon accidentally traded from that to Wobbuffet. That's how she got that. Anyway, Diamond King 2013 says Team Velocitus because 2 heads are better than 1. I guess that's true. You know, every time I see Magneton, I remember the first movie and the beginning of it when somebody sent out a Magneton to fight Mewtwo. And I don't know, man, the Magneton just like shot out this huge explosion of electricity, and Mewtwo just like totally just like shoves it out of the way and then sends it back to Magneton. I thought just watching Magneton just output that huge voltage was really cool. Well, would you look at that? This person has a Velocitus. Well, I think I better introduce my Velocitus, oh my, that crit, to their Velocitus and show them who the true Dodrio is here. Also, they have a Farfetch'd, which is pretty random, I must say. Oh god, why does it have Swords Dance? What? How? What? I don't understand. How exactly would Farfetch'd do a Swords Dance? I don't even know. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I love mirror matches. It's just like, when I see a trainer in the game using a Pokemon that I have, I totally just have to send out my Pokemon and battle it too. So I can just, you know, prove my Pokemon's dominance. Mine is better than yours. Ha ha. In your face, jerk. Alright, so a little time skippery there as we go and heal. And then come back here and run around and try to find even more trainers to battle. There's 10 trainers total on this route. So I was just kind of keeping like a mental tally as to how many trainers I had run into so far. Let's see. Nidoking. Okay. You know, Nidoking was one of the Pokemon that I had originally when I first played Pokemon Blue. And, I don't know, it was just, I had like a really weird team. I remember it was Venusaur, Rhydon, Nidoking, Articuno. Oh, God, I can't remember what the other two was. I feel like it was Amistar. I don't know, it's just something about Amistar was really cool. I can't remember what the last one was. I might think of it somewhere along the way. But yeah, competition, I can't get enough. Alright, well, I mean, if that's what he wants, then that's what he will get. Oh, look, it's an acid reflux. Oh, well, I didn't send out acid reflux. Oh, well. Maybe I was just kind of, not too confident about how that battle was gonna go. Although, yeah, I guess to be fair, acid reflux, mine, has Vine Whip and Acid, which both would have been not very effective. So that battle probably would have went on for about 5 hours. And unfortunately, Moop gets paralyzed, but I'm not going to go back and heal just yet. Because, you know, truth be told, Moop isn't really doing too much battling, even though it did kind of just 1v1 that Weepin' Bell. But still, you know, we're just kind of still in the process of getting Moop's level up to everybody else's. So we're just kind of doing the swap out strategy anyway. Ooh, Kadabra. Like, you know, I'm really not a big fan of psychic types in this generation because, I mean, I've always known that they've been really strong in Generation 1, but it's just like going up against them in this romhack, they just seem super strong. Alright, what else do we got here? The Gaming Bite says Acid Reflux, the heartburn of Love Disc. Haha. I get it. T-Prower says, Team Mouser, cool shades, your argument is invalid. Simple, effective, I like it. Alrighty. Now we're gonna battle this youngster who says, I'm the best in my class. He's probably the best in his class at being ugly. Ha! I hate Raticate. Alright, so we're gonna send some Moop out there and just switch out really quick. Shelly. Yeah, I was not too happy about the Raticate thing. I thought for sure it's going to destroy my Pokemon, but we got 1 crit, 2 crits, 3 crits on each of this youngster's Pokemon. 1 for each, and it totally OKOs every single one of them. And a free escape rope. It's just like, I remember, that was one of the other items, hidden items, that I definitely remember. Just like off the top of my head, because that little bush just stands out. Also, this gambler is apparently never lost. Well, we're gonna have to do something about that. And he has Voltorb. But you know, Voltorb and Electrode have always been like the lamest electric types in my mind. It's just I don't know, they just don't feel like electric types. Like, yeah, their biggest claim to fame is the fact that they can do self-destruct and explosion, which is, you know, meh to begin with, but they're not even electric type attacks, so it's like they're really well known for a normal type move. Wow. Good Pokemon right there. Alright, so another questionable, a time skip there. You're not allowed to question it though. I might have to beat you up if you question it, okay? Alright. Fancy Gaming says, I'm on Team Mouser. If you don't behave, we'll use Thunder Wave. Ha. Okay, that was a pretty good one, a pretty punny one. Fireheart FH72 says, I'm on Team Moop, because IRC references OP. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Like I said, once again, that is an IRC reference. You know, we have our own little special language in the IRC, where we just kind of say random stuff. And now we're going to the Vermilion Harbor, so that we can finally get onto the SSN, with the ticket that Bill gave us a couple parts ago. And this guy is sort of the gatekeeper. He's the bouncer of the ship. Just like flash the ticket. Here you go. Alright. Oh yeah, look to the right there specifically because, yeah, that is where the truck is that supposedly hid Mew. Of course, that was one of the biggest rumors in Generation 1. It's just like, if you could manage to get Surf and Strength before the SSN leaves, then you would be granted a Mew. If you use Strength on the truck that's over there on the right side, pushed it out of the way, and then there'd be a Pokeball underneath. Then you grab it, and then, hey, suddenly you have a Mew. Alright, so here we are in the SSN. Now I'm gonna kind of go from the bottom to the top, I guess. I really want to face every single trainer that this ship has to offer, because as I noticed, the very first Pokemon that comes out is level 38. Okay, seems I've got some battling to do. Also, this was very questionable. I don't know why Vine Whip was coming up as a not very effective hit, when it should have just been a normal hit, because Tentacruel is water/poison. So it should have been weak from the water part, and resistant from the poison part. I don't know why it was just plain resistant. But anyway. So yeah, you know, Tentacruel was definitely looking like a definitely tough guy, you know. He was the definite edgy Pokemon of Generation 1. At least that's what popped up in my mind, you know, with his tentacles just like folded over, like his fold over his chest, like, you're just wasting my time. Alright. So, Shelly gets a level. Oh, well, would you look at that? I switched back just to get Moop, you know, to get that halved EXP, and then we're sending Shelly back out for this mirror match, which takes a while because all this guy did was just spam withdraw. So, of course, unfortunately, I had to go to the water-type attacks, which, of course, were not very effective, because thanks to him, made my bite very, very weak. Alright, so a quick heal up, and we go back to this guy. Now, after the first trainer in this room, which was, like, super tough, now we get this sailor who has one Pokemon, and it's just a level 35 Machoke. Wow. Amazing. They give me, like, this really strong battle at first, and then they give me, like, this meh battle afterwards. Let's see. Easy pickings for Velocitus there. You know, just flying type is very strong against fighting types. Yes, yes, indeed, yes. And, oh, you know, I completely forgot to mention, that was, like, Rasslin, you know? Rasslin was a Machoke at one point. And then, of course, he went into his cool evolution sequence that I totally did myself. 0B36, aka Brian. He loves it when I say it like that. Says, I love Dragonite, so I'll be on Team Moop. Here's our slogan. If you like dragons, here's the scoop. Join Team Dratini or you'll eat poop. Thank you for that, Brian. Thank you very much. Oh, God. So, yeah, True Pixartron fan just casually slides over to join Team Moop, you know? Just, nobody's noticing. Just casually join Team Moop. Alright. So we are done with that sailor who had an Electabuzz and a Magmar. Oh, you're not bad. Oh, well, thanks. TM44 get. Let's see what it is. Quickly opening up the item pack, and it's Rest. Okay. So, like, my first thought was, okay, that's kind of interesting. I could totally use Rest, but who would I put it on? Because I could literally put it on everybody. And I thought about it for a while after a little bit of time skippery. And there was totally no mouse cursor on the screen there. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just crazy. So we're giving it to Moop instead of Slam, because Slam was really annoying for me. And I completely forgot that it only has a 75% accuracy. So, no, that's just a big no in my book. Oh, sweet, more free stuff. I didn't even have to battle that guy for it. What? I like feisty kids like you. Pedophile attack. It's just like, this is Little Nemo all over again. Unbelievable. And he's got a Starmie, so level 38. Lexpro says, I'm on Team Moop. We got tacos. Cool. Dragonite Spam says, in all caps, wait, what? You have a Dratini? Screw you, Velocitus! So yeah, like I said, people totally just jumping ship from one team to the new team, Team Moop. Zexel Striker came up with a pretty cool motto for Team Mouser. Says, Lightning Fighter, even when down to the wire. I completely agree. What is wrong with Pinsir's face in this generation? Look at it. He's just like, I genuinely had no idea that he looked like that, or I just completely forgot. But that's it for this part of the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. Join me in part 9, where we'll hopefully never see Pinsir's weird face ever again. See you all next time.